brings you into therapy today?
Well, okay, so I finally feel like I am balancing my job, my grad school, my marriage, trying to get all this stuff done around my house, and then like seeing my family, because for a while I think the balance was really, really off. But now that I feel like I'm in a good place, my family is starting to just freak out on me all the time because they don't think I'm spending enough time with them. And I really don't know where to go with that because I don't know. It's a weird mess because I feel like I'm in a good place, but then they kind of tell me like I'm not in a good place. So I don't know.
So you have your family telling you that, hey, you're not spending enough time with us, and they're telling you this one thing.
Mm-hmm.
And on the other hand, you're feeling like, hey, I have it all together. I'm spending time with my husband. I'm in grad school. I'm doing all these other things, and it's working out. And they're just conflicting a bit right now.
Yeah, and it's like really frustrating because for once I kind of feel like I'm in a good place and my husband gets it. My grades are they're staying good. You know, like at work, my boss is thinking I'm doing a good job, so I just don't get like what is the problem with them. Like why are they just flipping out on me all of a sudden? It's really, I just don't get it.
Mm-hmm. So it's important to you what your family thinks about you.
Yeah, to a degree. Like, I think it's really important, but, like, it's not everything. And I don't think that they get that. Like, I think they want that to be everything. I don't know. It's really weird.
So they think, or you think that they think that they get to have more of an input in your life than maybe you want them to?
Yeah, like I kind of started saying, like, nobody else is really getting mad at me for this balance that I have, but it's like anytime I see them, like, I'm happy to see them. You know, I'm excited to go spend time with them. Like, I'll make this whole great plan of what we can do when we spend our time together. You know, but it's like, you know, I could have been there for 2 hours already, and I'm still hearing about how they don't see me enough. Like, I'm here to enjoy you right now. Why is this not good enough? I don't get it.
So they're not enjoying their time with you when you're putting in all this effort to just be with them, and when you finally have everything together.
Yeah, I don't know if they're enjoying the time with me. Like, it seems like they're more focused on just like the amount of time I spend with them. Like, it seems like we're having fun, and then out of nowhere it's like, well, you know, it would be nice if you were here longer. So I don't know. It's like, I don't know if they're enjoying it. I'm enjoying it though. Like, I think we're having a blast up until they hit me with this like guilt trip of like, oh, you've been here for 2 hours already. If you can't stay for 5 more, like, we're gonna be mad at you.
So they want the quantity over the quality then, in your eyes.
Yeah, I think so. And I mean, honestly, I think I'm even giving them a pretty good quantity sometimes, because I mean, I have friends who I maybe see like once every other month at this point. And even though it's once every other month, like, I love the time I spend with them. And I probably see my family at least once a week for like several hours at a time, but for them that just doesn't feel like it's enough. But, you know, when I compare it to how much time I spend with other people, it feels like a lot of time. So for them, I guess the quantity just isn't enough, and they're not really paying attention to the nice things that we're doing together. Like, I don't think they're really thinking about it. I don't know.
So you said when you were there and when you're in the moment with them, you think you're having a lot of fun and enjoying it, but then they hit you with the whammy of, oh, well, you're not here enough.
Yeah, and it's like that whammy moment almost like takes away from the fun that we're having together. So it's like, I got myself all excited to, you know, spend time with them and say like, go to the park and go for a hike. Like, I think that's awesome. We never used to do stuff like that. So for me, it's really exciting. And then, like, all of a sudden, like, there's that whammy, and then I stop having fun. So it's like, I'm not even valuing my time anymore after that. After that, I'm just kind of checked out. And I think I get mad at myself for letting myself check out like that. Because normally I don't do that.
So you normally don't do that then?
No.
You're in the moment.
Usually, yeah. But with my family, I think I'm starting to feel like I'm not in the moment anymore. And I think sometimes I'm even like getting myself out of that mindset before I even see them, because it's just like a matter of time before it gets ruined. So I think like I can be in the moment most other places, but when I know I'm going to hang out with my family, I feel like I'm starting to check out before I even get there, which makes me really unhappy because I normally appreciate my time, and it's like I feel like I'm not appreciating that much anymore because I just get in this mindset of, well, how long until they ruin it? So I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, so it's important to you to spend time with your family and actually be in the moment and enjoy it, but then they're kind of making it so you can't be in the moment and enjoy your time with them. So it's making you maybe not even want to continue almost.
Yeah, that's kind of true, because most of the time I really want to go see them, but you're right, lately, like, just because I'm kind of expecting how it's going to go, I don't think I really want to, and I think that, like, it makes me feel even guilty to, like, say that I don't want to go spend time with them. So, yeah, I think I'm almost starting to feel guilty about, like, even spending time with them, because I know I don't really want to be there.
Makes you have this feeling of, oh, well, yeah, I should be. It's important to me to be with my family. And also this other thought of, but they're making me feel these negative things that I don't want to feel. And then, but then you also have now you have guilt coming into play because of it.
Yeah, and it's like I'm feeling guilty and doing something I want to do shouldn't happen at the same time, and it's just a really weird balance for me. And it's like everywhere else I feel this balance, so like this imbalance when I spend time with my family is really frustrating because I'm not used to feeling like that.
It's a sucky feeling.
Yeah, it is sucky. Yeah, I don't like sucky feelings.
I don't blame you.
No.
Okay, so to begin wrapping this up, you basically have your life balanced out the way you like it right now. You're able to do all sorts of things, which is awesome. Like, congratulations, that's great. But now that you have what you feel like your life you feel like your life's balanced, maybe your family doesn't, and then they're making you feel guilty for not spending time with them, which kind of almost makes you not want to spend time with them because you don't want to feel like that. That's something we can work on in future sessions, and maybe work on dealing with either that feeling of guilt or even maybe figuring out a solution for you that we can work together with.
Sweet, somebody who's willing to listen. I appreciate it.